Let's introduce you now to the third member of our crew and head baseline with Biernat.
Thanks, Joel. Now, when I talked to Ball State head coach Brady Sally, he said that this game's going to be all about the defense. We're talking about a Northern Illinois team that can and will shoot the three, so it's going to be crucial for Ball State to guard from the three-point line. And I think a big part of this game is what Brady Sally mentioned earlier, that Ashlyn Brown and Aaliyah Walker were really going to have to step up when it comes to the defense, and I think they've done exactly that. But here's a little history lesson for you guys. It was actually President Ronald Reagan who declared this as a national day back in 1987. The day was meant to acknowledge achievements in women's and girls' sports and an ongoing effort towards equality for all women in sports. When I talked to Ball State head coach Brady Sally, he said that he's prepared his team to go up against an Eastern Michigan team that's played very well defensively lately. And not only that, but they're just as athletic as any team in this whole entire conference. So he said it's going to be very important for them to sit down and guard the ball. Now, although they are entering this game coming off a loss, he said it's good for them to enter the game with some burn in their bellies. As you will be competing in the Home Run Derby this weekend, how does it feel to be selected to go represent your team at something like this? And now, looking at your bullpen last night, how is it like to have somebody like Adam Scott who can come in, almost go for 5 innings? Now, would you look at him as a luxury to this bullpen? Now, when I talked to you yesterday at practice, you said that at this point in the season, you just want to see your team improve. Yeah. What's something that you saw improve on? Maybe talking about all those free throws made tonight.
Well, it feels like it's been a while since we've won a tight, close, hard-fought game.
Now, going into the second half, you were struggling with rebounds, but that could not be said in the second half as you did out-rebound Eastern Michigan. What clicked with your team in the second half?
We tried to go in at halftime and identify the thing.
And you guys have played a couple of pitching duels in your last couple of games. Is there anything that you'd like to see your guys tweak at the plate to have 2 offensive breakouts today? Now, speaking of the game last night, you guys did go 11 innings and went through 4 pitchers. What can we expect out of our pitching staff today, as you might be a little bit limited? Coach, after a 2-1 victory against Falmouth yesterday, I feel like it's only right to start talking about the bullpen first. We had Clark Coda and Michael Byrne come in and each pitched 2 innings and hold Falmouth to just 1 run. Do you see this duo of relievers in your pitching plan as you guys move forward? Now, we also saw Chase Cohen, the starter, pick off a base runner yesterday to put Katuah at 13 pickoffs just this summer. Would you say that this staff is the best you've had when it comes to picking off base runners? And you guys won a huge pitching duel yesterday, and besides the pitchers, it can highly be credited to this awesome defense we saw. How important is having this strong defense going to be as you guys approach the playoffs? Thanks, Sean. Now, Josh, you played your first game here in a Katuah uniform last night. How do you think that having just completed a season in the Valley League will kind of help you as you're now here with Katuah? Now, you play your college ball at Grand Canyon University, which is a program that might not get as much attention as some of these elite programs up here. Are you going to embrace kind of that underdog role that gives you here? Thank you, Matt. Now, Taryn, I know you probably don't want to relive it, but you got off to a little bit of a slow start this season due to an injury that costed you quite a bit of time in the beginning of the season. Can you kind of put into perspective of how crazy this season has been for you so far?